Keeping your master closet neat and tidy can be a struggle, but if you have systems in place and a defined space for everything, it really can be easy. Let me show you how. So our master closet had got a little out of hand. I had systems in place, I had a defined space for everything, but life happens and it just kind of got messy. We were not putting things back where they belonged, and there were a couple of things I wanted to add. Shelf dividers I have been wanting for a really long time, but just have been putting off purchasing those. So I got some of those. I got a new shoe system because I wasn't happy with the system that I had. And I also got a belt and tie organizer for my husband because that was kind of getting out of hand. So I only added a few things, but they were not absolutely necessary. Things were still able to be organized without those things. And those were just things that I had waited for a while, saved up money to purchase, because you really don't have to spend a lot of money to get your closet organized. So I'm going to show you the before and I'm going to show you the after. And again, the before was just, we had got kind of busy, crazy, things were not getting put back, but you can kind of see that there were systems, there were spaces where things were supposed to go. We just were choosing not to put them back where they belong. So we're gonna try to do better. And now that everything is back organized and we purged a ton, like a ton of stuff, especially my husband got rid of a lot of stuff. So it created more space, and now we just have what we need. Well, we probably have more than what we need, but we got rid of a lot of stuff that we didn't need. Okay, as you can see, we have let things go a little bit in here. Just life. Things get busy. Things don't get put back where they belong. And now we are taking on the project of getting everything back in order. Here's the before. And hopefully we are going to get rid of a lot of this stuff, do a lot of purging, and get back on track with organizing. So let's get started. All of his stuff out his side. These hanging dresses are mine. Adley's costumes, but now gotta clean over here. I'm doing it one side at a time. Here's all his stuff. OMG. Ian, what are you doing? is out and piled up, ready for me to go through. I'm gonna hang my stuff over there. All my pants. These are all the hangers that were freed up from the clothes that Corbett got rid of. That's how much he got rid of. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to show you how easy it is to put together this shoe holder. It's like a little cubby system, so you could use it for more than just shoes, but this will be the third one I've put together for shoes, and it works really well, and it's really easy. There is instructions, and it's good instructions, but basically you have these, which is like a smaller square. You have these, which is more of like a rectangle, and then you have these, which is also a rectangle, but it's a little more narrow. So these are the sides. The small square is the backs of each cubby, and then these are the bottoms. So then you also get a whole lot of these. They're like these little, not a cube, but they got little ridges, little grooves in them. Can you see? Like that. So this is what holds them together, because the edges are like wire, or like a curved, rounded edge. And then you got this clear plastic. So, okay, I'm gonna start by putting the bottom down flat, and then I'm gonna build my sides. So I've got a side for each side. And then I've got my back, got all my pieces together. So this is gonna make one cubby. So I take one of these and I slide it in to that corner. And then the side just slides into this groove like that. And you got this rubber mallet. So it comes with it, so you can like make sure it gets in there good. And I'm gonna take one for this side, slide it in, slide in the side. Then the back is just gonna slide in right into those grooves, like that. Then I'll take this. No. It's gotta slide this way and this way. You can kind of feel it click. And that. So we have one complete one, and then because the cubbies are going to go up, you could go ahead and put a top on, which is going to be the bottom of the next cubby. So that's like what one complete cubby looks like. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to build it out, and you can customize this. You can make it like 4 or 5 across and like just 2 up, or you can do it just 2 across and up, depending on your space in your closet. And I've measured my space, so I kind of know how I want it to go. You can customize it. You can make it wider and not so tall, or you can make it more narrow and then go up. Or I've seen some people like stack it, like where it kind of goes up like stair steps. So you can really make it custom to however you need it for your space. So that's the beginnings of it and how you start, and then you can just go back around and make sure everything is clicked in good. So that is how you make one cubby. So let's go ahead and make the whole thing for my closet for my shoes. Okay, finished closet. I'll give you the tour. Start on my side. So in the very corner, bottom corner, on my side, we have this. This is where our air return is on the other side, so it kind of cuts into that space. But I've used this little shelf to put scarves, like blanket scarves. Folded those up, stacked them right there, and then I took my other scarves and just looped them on a shower ring and then clipped them on this so I can slide them back and forth. And then all my scarves are together. The blanket scarves were way too thick to wrap around the ring. So I've got that there. Then all of my coats, sweatshirts, pullovers, long sleeve, cardigans are on top. Bottom is my sleeveless tank tops, short sleeve, and t-shirts on the bottom. Underneath I've got some pants folded. Actually, those are pants that I don't wear a lot, but I am not ready to get rid of, so those are under there. Moving on here, I have my shelf dividers that I really love, and I have sweaters up top, and then I have shorts here, and these are folded capris, and then jeans, leggings, and colored pants all here. Then I have shoes. I've got lots of shoes spread out, but this is one shoe section. This is mostly like short booties, and then like dressy open toe sandal type shoes, and then heels stuck underneath on the bottom. Here I have all my belts. I put them on a shower ring as well and just hung it up there. There's so many great uses for shower rings, but I've got those hanging right there. And then I've got another shower ring hack over here. I've got my hats, 2 of those, and I just clipped those there on the side of the rack. So I don't really like wire shelving, but it does actually work good for these shower hooks to be able to store stuff. Okay, then I've got my tall boots just lined up right here. This door actually goes to nowhere. It is actually, I don't even know if I can open it. It's our hot water heater. So we have to be able to open it if something goes wrong with the hot water heater, but it's okay to sit stuff in front of it as long as it can be moved if needed. Here's my shoe cubby system that you saw me put together. I love this because you can, like the bottom, I have tennis shoes and boots. Tennis shoes I have just like slid in there, and then boots I've got them on their side because they're a little bit taller. But these cubbies are so spacious that like I've got these shoes like stacked on top of each other, and Sanooks and flip-flops, and bedroom shoes and sandals. So bigger shoes need their own cubby, but smaller shoes are like flats. You can turn them sideways, you can stack them on top of each other, and you can really get a lot of shoes in this one system. So I really like that. Above the shoes, I have all my jewelry. I used to have a jewelry box, and I started hanging my jewelry, and I just like it so much better. I bought this at Five Below, so it was like $5, and I've got all of my earrings in there. I like that it's clear and I can see what's in there. I can put multiple pair in one little slot. Toward the bottom, there's some bigger slots. I've got bracelets in there, but I really like that. I wish it was double-sided. The other side is just plain. I wish there were pockets on both sides, but for $5 you can't beat that. So using my shower rings again for my bracelets. So I try to kind of group them, like all my silver, gold, beaded bracelets. So those are on there. I can slide them back and forth. I can take the whole thing off. If I'm traveling, I can put all the bracelets I want to take with me on one ring, unclip it, throw it in my bag, and I've got them all together, and they don't get all scattered and tangled up. And then up here I've got necklaces. I've got my chunkier like beaded necklaces, and then I've got my more dainty like layering necklaces over here. I try to space those out a little bit because they get knotted up. And then I've got some more bracelets here. Just take the hook and just slide it on. This was originally, I think it was supposed to be a belt rack. I think I got it from Lowe's or somewhere, and it did not work for belts the way I want it to, but works perfect for necklaces. And this is just a towel rack that I bought, and I've just been keeping my jewelry on here. So that's all of my jewelry in this section. Great use of this plain wall that was here. Moving on to Corbett's side, all his pants. Got my shelf dividers, pants and shorts. And then shoes for him. This little corner is just where we keep our luggage, to get that out of the way. Most of this in this section, even though it's considered his side, is my longer dresses and skirts and pants that I hang over here. And then moving on, his coats, pullovers and sweatshirts and long sleeve shirts on this side. This is all his swimsuits folded right here. Here's the tie and belt rack, which I've used multiple times for different people. Love this. Slides out. Got ties and belts on both sides. It holds a lot, actually. And then slide that back in. Here we have hanging pants. Some of these are mine, his, and then his dressy work shirts are up here. Short sleeve t-shirts, short sleeve collar shirts. His hats, I've just got in this multi-purpose container, turn them on the side. Hats, travel pillows over there. So that is the whole tour of the closet. I do have up top just some, I think it's like winter pocketbooks, winter gear like gloves, earmuffs, that kind of thing. Some scrapbook materials and important documents there in that box. And then some more important papers, filing that I just keep up there. So that is my finished, organized closet, and I love it.